First place is 83,000. We are 7 of 14 at the moment, but we got some big ass cash to play. Like over here, we got this 100, 200, 400. We got the 100, 50, 100, 200. Must think with clarity today. We got another table with send me ETH 3-betting us. Where we call with ace, queen, and diamonds. Wonder what percent of the time, if we ever get any raises here. I don't want to raise rather than call. Call feels like I might just be giving away money. Like he might even have ace king here. Really? He's so bluffy, but I mean, I can't make the call down here, I don't think. Okay, nice. Easy run outs for him. All right, in the main event of the evening, we got king 10 of diamonds on the button. I'm just gonna raise or limp. Where says Alex 3-bet in general? Thought about checking back almost because it's like a pretty tough board to want to get it in on. I mean, it's a pretty, you know, it's just connected, so a lot's possible. Don't love that he's leading here, but we got to call this small lead, I think. Really? He's leading the ace? This fucking... Oh my god. Sit back in. Sit back in. Go firm. What? Fucking guy, man. I actually think I could have folded that river. I just... in reality, it was a little bit tilted. Oh, well, we got tarped, I guess. Yeah, we did. Oh, untarped. I guess when you've got the nut flush draw and a straight draw here, you kind of want to keep people in. Straight draw is less worthwhile. We do have a pair now, so we can hit it too, probably. But it's not really a great card. This dude's very bluffy. We're just gonna let it check around. Kush Queen, thanks for the raid. Shout out to Kush Queen. Yes. Actually didn't need the call pre-flop. Hey puppy. I got a puppy right here, Taco. Oh wow. Are we at a final table? Final table. So first place, look at that, is 83,000. I just bet damn flop. I don't know about this raise. Sixes play pretty well either way. Quick call. Ugh. I'm really feeling like they have like a king jack or a king 10, but like, huh. Worse. Okay. Love this site. By the way, have you ever noticed that it's very hard to look like being intimidating drinking from the straw? Like, you can't. I actually think that even though this is not as deep as it looks, because basically there's a straddle, right? So you're playing half whatever the big blinds look like. The main reason for raising, I mean, other than you can get value for sure. We're gonna check, see what happens. I mean, are they gonna bet like ace king on the flop and then like call? Not my run out. May not even get to do this. Yeah. I feel like a genius right now. We're getting paid there. Funny pot over here. Raise, 3-bet call. We're gonna just hit a 4. Not really. 4 diamonds is so bad. I wonder how much I'm willing to call with the 4, just the 4 diamonds. We're checking. We have a flush. Not that easy to have a flush. It's kind of interesting that they checked this flop and then bet. Oh, I'm just folding. I mean, come on. Also, Liz is all in. GG and ladders. Sorry that I'm celebrating your your misery. However, money. I'm gonna do something that hurts me inside. but I believe it's correct under the gun. And as I think I'm gonna fold. Folding the pocket mullets though, a little part of me just died. Just like I can't call anybody if they shove. It's not super easy hand to play. Oh mother. I mean, I'm being results oriented, but still. Am I sure that 7-7 was not a shove? 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 Didn't I have like hold up. I had like 20 bigs, dude. Didn't I? I'm sure it's not a shove. You might convince me that you can min raise it, but I've seen the charts to show otherwise. You got to play real. This is a bomb pot. Everyone's got random cards. I think my hand in this spot has like 30% equity. So you can bet like kind of small. I like to check, get an idea of who's doing what. I still think we might be able, I mean, to check raise. Let's just keep our hand like fairly disguised. I'm fine with it. I thought that you could defend against some checkbacks with top, or you could get value versus checkbacks with a lead there. Also, it looks pretty strong. Like we could have flushes and all that. Could get value as well versus you know, draws and top pairs. Pretty much anything with a heart. It's not a min raise fold. Like I'll look at it, but I'm pretty sure that if you look at like charts and stuff, that it's gonna not min raise fold. Just doesn't play that well. I mean, we're not really gonna do anything here other than bet call, I guess, but it's a little scary if he shows, but we don't have the kind of chips to be able to fold fucking top pair. If he like donk shoves, I guess I fold. Yeah, we needed that little money. Let's go. I hate to try to get this guy out, but I mean, if he shoves like in this game, you gotta call, even though it feels like so gnarly for this many big blinds. It's a little scary if he back raises because it is like fairly reasonable to try to trap. We're shoving the mullets. I was kind of happy to shove because we got the big blind covered. The nasty pigeon is playing a lot of hands. That's a pretty good hand though. Uh-oh. Let's go. Doing some dodging. Love to dodge. So I'm always a little like, feel a little weird saying this. Like I don't usually do like country reads or anything, but because the market hasn't known poker for that long, I do think that you can kind of almost game select based on it being in a different language. Okay, so we're not folding. Every pot's so big here. It's so easy to just run it up. It's also easy to run it down when you're not running good. But I've had like mostly like pretty good like I've had like almost all winning days playing these cash games. If he has aces here, he's gonna call with queens, probably jacks, whatever. Maybe even ace high. Nobody believes you got a boat. Yeah. Just don't play like the fish to get the fish, John. But I would actually say that these cash games are like the most fun cash games I've ever played. Fine, I'll lose like one pot. I'm okay with losing one pot. I'm choosing like 3.5x because that's pretty much what the Sims in GTO Wiz do. They actually have Sims for these games that I've been consulting for pre-flop ranges. What's sexy about these games because of the ante is that they're not too far off from MTTs, and I think that's why I've been sort of smashing on them. I could literally get another street of value at some point, but I'm just gonna check. He's hitting. He's hitting. Lose the small pots to win the juicers. Good to see you, Andrew. Oh yeah, we're calling here. Speaking of a juicer. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. I don't know why I was so nervous about it. Like 3 outs. Got it all in over here near the money in this bounty. Been raised under the gun with queens. Wasn't sure. Sometimes I think in bounties, you know, you can just sort of shove a lot of your range when you expect to get called wider. And like you really shouldn't have many min raise folds when everyone has you covered at the table. You actually kind of can call here, I think. It's fairly exceptional, this situation. And we're pretty deep. Gosh, though. Mr. Checkle. It's a very small bet. I'm going to go ahead and call one, but man, it feels like I'm not going to win this pot very often. And I mean, you don't have to when they bet so small, but he just has like a lot of semi bluffs, and he's going to bet again, and I'm going to fold. Some questions are loaded and borderline disrespectful, but okay, I think I shove. I mean, like I wasn't going to fold. Put half my stack in, damn. I had a good feeling too about this tournament. So close too. Almost sucked out. The reason I put half my stack in rather than shove in that spot was because like if big blind goes all in, I can actually get away from it. I'm gonna keep playing these cash games for a little bit because I also am like 2 from the money in this PKO turbo. How much is first in this? Probably not much. Nah, it's impossible to day save my ACR account. I'm not sure about my pre-flop call. It's weird because of the ante. I'll take a look later. I keep expanding and feeling a little weird about it, but like I also am trying to play with players that are like 40-11. I'm gonna bet this person's stack. It's so weird that they did that they made this raise it like. This was my attempt to, the raise was stupid, actually. Only thing that can really call is like, I mean, like, really? Fuck. The raise was great. Really frustrating day because I had all the stacks and they didn't really pan out. Like, doing yoga, pretty much, that's what's kind of like, it was in Cali in the mountains. But I actually think that like in the long run, even though I disappeared, that is gonna make me like my stream much better to always be lucid. Oh shit. Ace in your face. Woo! Double bounty, boy. Nice. Am I the leader of the chips? Yeah, the reason I basically just broke even on GG, even though I had a 20K score, was I played a lot of satellites to play the 10K, and man, I like bubbled the satellites. Like I got 7th when they paid 5. Oh, man, and I swear I wasn't playing loose. Like I was actually playing super nitty satellite. We got the pointy heads over here. American Airlines. Oh come on, nasty pigeon. Can I please every once in a while switch the cash game from blinds to cash for the fans? Sure. Paired boards. This guy like never folds flops, so I'm just gonna throw out like a little tiny bet. I'm gonna call him no. Yes. No. Perfect. I mean, it looks like they actually have something, so I'm just gonna go for 3 streets of value. It's not a spot where I'm bluffing often, so I'm gonna actually go all in rather than leave a chip behind. Oh no! It's gone. And the game's gonna break. The game's gonna freaking break. Uh-oh. I've been sticking with pretty much like a little less than a 4x out of position versus a single player. They folded on the river versus my aces. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go. Nice little bounty. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how I really feel like that it's possible for me to be beating these games for very, very high big blind per 100 as long as I game select. I mean, you don't really have to. Jeff Boski, the Micro King. Raiden, welcome Raiders. We're in one last final tournament. We had a 20K score today. Still down on the day because we're playing some pretty high stakes cash. I'm actually not going to open this because this guy's wild. I've been checked around in this 400, 800 game. Too big, you think? Could be. But like, I guess this is sort of stupid though. Yeah, too big, I think, actually. What? Checo, you funny guy. What you think here? Kind of disconnected. You can even go like 1/3. Oh, I didn't even see Danny was in this pot. This can't be the D-Ride though. Can it? Kind of looks like him. Check that. They're playing 51%. Man, I really just think like I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Even though like they can, their draws hit and everything. I don't know. I gotta see it. Oh yeah. Okay, they have to like. I need to, the reason why they just seem very out of line. But I gotta realize that they're not necessarily post flop bluffy or know how to do it or what runouts to bluff on. And I had a pretty bad hand for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I disagree with my call on the river. That is something that's really easy to do, in my opinion, when somebody's like kind of fishy. Is, oh, they can have anything, they're a fish. Well, no, they have anything pre-flop, but post-flop they fold, right? This feels a little loose, but you know, for the glory and the bounty, give it to me. Oh, dude, we're so ahead. Club me. Gia. Oh, I'm stoked. My ACR account balance started at 18K today, and it went down to 8K, and I was like, man, I feel naked. I've been just like, I don't know, I just didn't like not having 5 figures when you play as big as I do. So I was like, I need to get at least 5 figures back in my account with this tournament. Shit, I'll skip. I've never seen a whole table agree to skip before. Man, they're gonna like raise me. They're so aggressive, this guy, but whatever. Okay. Now I'm gonna actually like make a big raise here. Over here with the 6 of clubs, and you know, I think that it's enough backdoor equity that we're gonna just raise that small call off. There's so much they can hit with, but they just snap raised. They're not very raisy. I think I can hit an ace almost certainly, unless, I mean, and a queen, of course. Bam! Called you down, dude. We raised pre-flop. Heads up, you get to bet like shallower, more like, I think across most textures, like 60%ish, maybe a little more. Wow. Champion. They're just very loose, very aggressive pre-flop. Does that mean I should not open King 10? I mean, I don't think so. You got the wreck and the big blind anyway. First, this seems pretty 3-bet heavy pre-flop. You can bet, you can check, doesn't really matter. I bet with a hardened hand. I just thought like when they flat from this position that they have like quite a bit of like pairs. Now I'm like, I just think he has like pocket 6s. 5s, yeah. That's why I didn't bet the flop. In another pot versus Soda Water, who I have playing a 41-29. They do seem to play a lot of heads up though, so that might be the reason for. But then I was like trying to figure out whether or not they were a wreck. Pay me. We can even 4-bet sometimes. Randomize it. I'm gonna call though. Uh-oh. Annoying spot. They've been pretty heavy with the 3-bets though. Kitty cat, what are you doing? With the king in the hand, maybe I shouldn't bet because I'm trying to get called by king high. Yeah, the problem is this bet. The problem with this bet is that he can definitely have just like 9s and stuff. So, bam, let's go. Anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. I started off the day tired. Appreciate it. It was a fun day. Thanks for all the support. I love y'all.